So I've stayed quiet about everything that happened since Tuesday because I've been enraged. This morning I woke up and I started thinking, one thing that Kamala said the other day that really stuck with me was that she's going to get to work and roll her sleeves up. She's a prosecutor. And she probably knows some of the best investigators in the country. So, I don't think this is over. I don't think this is over by a long shot. She's gonna hold her cards closely to her chest. I hope they fucking find out what really happened.
Lady, I hate to break it to you, but it's over. It's like so over. It's overly over, like it's more than over. It could never be more over than what it is right now. Donald Trump did not just win the election. He won it in a landslide. And this is way bigger than just Donald Trump winning. And that's what people don't realize. People didn't just vote for Donald Trump because they liked what Donald Trump had to say, although a lot of people did. The reason why the map is so red when you look at the map is because people have rejected the weird, whacked out leftist ideology. It is starting to die. All of the pronoun nonsense, all of the men can get pregnant too, all of that weird stuff we've watched play out for years, it is starting to die. It is over. It could never, ever be more over. The Democrats even realize this. As we speak, Democrats are desperately trying to figure out how they can ditch a lot of this woke nonsense they've been preaching without losing a significant amount of their voter base. The Democrat Party has put themselves in between a rock and a hard place. Because a lot of Democrats aren't as extreme as some of these people we see online. Believe it or not, I know it's hard to believe, there's still a lot of Democrats that are normal people. They don't believe in drag queens reading to your kids. They don't believe in all of these sex changes. They don't believe or want anything to do with any of that nonsense. There's a lot of Democrats like that. But a lot of the younger base and a lot of the more extreme, mentally ill Democratic voters, they fully support all of the whacked out stuff that we've seen taking place over the last few years. So the Democratic Party is in a really interesting position right now because they have to figure out how can we ditch a lot of this woke nonsense that's losing us elections. How can we ditch some of these weird ideologies without losing a significant portion of our voter base? That's what the Democratic Party is trying to figure out right now. They're not trying to figure out how Kamala can retake the White House and how they're going to stop Donald Trump from being president. No, they're trying to figure out how in the hell they will ever win another election again. Because up to this point, for the last 10 years, the Democratic Party, the only talking point they've had is anti-Trump, pro-abortion. That's all they got. And they realize that's not enough anymore. And all of the weird stuff they've been pushing onto our society, thinking that it would become popular and people would bend the knee and just go along with it, that didn't happen. America rejected it. So now the Democratic Party is going to have to reject people like you just saw in that video. They're going to have to reject a lot of their woke voter base if they ever have any hope of regaining normal people, if they have any hope of regaining the normies. But as of right now, the leftists are still online spinning whacked out theories about Kamala Harris. They really believe in their mind that it's not over. They believe that this is all part of a bigger game and that Kamala Harris, the prosecutor, oh, she's playing the long game. She's investigating Trump. They literally believe that Kamala Harris allowed Donald Trump to win the election so then she could investigate how he won and then throw him in jail and then reclaim her rightful throne as Queen of America. It's absolutely insane. Let's go ahead and listen to what one of these people have to say, and then I'll be right back with more.
Those of you who think that Kamala is not smart enough to catch someone like DJT, she told us this whole election that she had a plan for every contingency. I don't know, I've been kind of wondering low-key if maybe the Biden administration picked her so that she could spend the last 4 years setting up a trap. I mean, this woman has tried RICO cases. I really hope she's been a secret weapon this entire time and she's gonna bring them all down. What do you guys think? Do you think they've been preparing for this for 4 or 5 years or however long it's been?
You know, I've been listening to all of these whacked out theories. I've been laughing my behind off. I've had a really good time. This is like peak entertainment to me. I don't care about Hollywood anymore. I'm a guy that loves movies. I'm a movie buff. But Hollywood does not make movies more interesting and entertaining than these leftist meltdowns. It's pure gold. I can't even begin to describe the type of enjoyment I get from watching these people try to figure out in their mind how Kamala Harris can still be president. It's just so insane. But even though it's easy to laugh these people off, I think we have to remember what people like me and what people like you went through for the past 4 years or even longer. You know, when we questioned the 2020 election, we weren't allowed to make videos like this. We would be kicked off of TikTok for making a video like the videos you just saw. I don't know about you, but I was kicked off of Facebook for questioning the election. People all around America were kicked off of Facebook. They were kicked off of Instagram. They had their TikTok accounts deleted. They had their YouTube channels demonetized. They were banned from Twitter for questioning the election. Yet here we are in 2024, these leftists, without any evidence, we had talking points. Without any evidence or talking points, they're on here spreading these whacked out theories, and no one's trying to stop them. They're not getting deleted from Facebook. They're not getting their accounts deleted on TikTok. They're not being demonetized on YouTube. They're not getting banned from X. No. They're allowed to go on any and every platform and question the election. They can be an election denier all they want with no consequences. And personally, I don't want there to be any consequences for them. I believe in the freedom of speech. I believe that you should have the freedom to say whatever stupid nonsense you want, so then I could react to the stupid stuff you say. I'm okay with that because I know that I'm on the side that is right and they are on the side that is wrong. I'm okay with you being wrong online. I'm okay with you spreading nonsense because I can call it out. But we have to remember that when the shoe was on the other foot, they did not give us the same grace. They did not allow us to question things the way the Kamala Harris people are questioning things. No, we would be depersoned. You had people losing their jobs, losing their entire livelihoods for questioning the 2020 election. But in 2024, it's the popular thing to do. You can do whatever you want. Hell, these people are on every social media platform threatening Donald Trump's life, and no one's blocking them, banning them, demonetizing them, or stopping them. So as we laugh at these videos, I think it's important for us to remember that we would not be treated the same. Leftists wouldn't have a chance to laugh at our videos if we were questioning things, because they would have yeeted and deleted us off of these platforms from the get-go. So when you watch these weirdos talk about this nonsense, keep that in mind. That still, it's not a fair game. It's never been a fair game. And even with all of the odds stacked up against us, we still came in and delivered a decisive victory. But for now, let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell. And if you find yourself getting too worked up by all of this, remember, it's just political cinema.